What's up guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. So today we're going to be talking about how much, if any, I paid over sticker for my 2021 Gen 3 Ford Raptor. Now unless you guys have been living under a rock, you probably know there is a ton of pent up demand for these trucks because they just can't keep up with the amount of people that want to buy them. When it comes down to it, most people end up paying over sticker and the amount the dealerships charge over sticker just keeps increasing. So I know on this topic people have a lot of strong opinions on whether or not you should pay dealership markups. Some people just flat out won't do it out of principle. But thing is, if you're looking to get one of these right now, you're probably going to end up paying at least some amount over sticker. Some places charge a lot more than, I know I've heard if you're out in California, you're looking at least $25,000 to $50,000 over sticker, which is crazy, especially on a Ford. So I figured if you're looking to pick up one of these in the near future, I just wanted to share my experience and what I paid, just in case it's helpful to anybody out there. So let's jump into the truck. All right, so we've moved inside the truck to go over this, and I guarantee you I'm going to start sweating shortly if I'm not already, because it's a very muggy 95-degree day here in Kansas already. Middle of May, we went straight from having storms and really high winds every day to now it feels like we're straight in the middle of summer. So gotta love that Kansas weather. So right now I've got the sticker with me. I figured we'd go over that and talk about retail price, and then once we get through that, I'll tell you guys what I paid for this truck. All right, so we're going to do this right and make use out of this whole work desk situation we have in this truck. There we go. All right, so looking at the sticker, we start with a base price of $64,145. This one has that 801A equipment group, which is basically means this thing is fully loaded. I know in the past that used to be the 802A, but they switched it to 801A. That comes with the B&O sound system, the work surface, the nav, the technology package, and the 360-degree camera. So definitely a package I would recommend if you're looking at a Raptor. If you don't care about all the technology stuff, then probably not a big deal. But that's, you can see that's the highest price option on there. It's just that equipment, just because it comes with so much bundled into it. So you can see 3.5 liter EcoBoost is still the engine that comes in this, just like last generation. This came with the Power Tech package, which gives you the generator in the back, also the power tailgate, which is a nice little feature which I didn't even know existed, but it's pretty cool now that I've gotten used to it. Twin panel moonroof, which I love in this thing because it pretty much takes off the entire roof. So definitely an option I'd recommend. So one of the really nice things about getting this during the chip shortage is they're doing kind of deletions of some features, and some of those are not so good. You want those to be included in your vehicle for it to feel complete. But this one I looked out, I feel like, because it got the auto start stop removal removed and a $50 credit. So you see up here, this button where the auto start stop is normally is blank, which is fantastic because to me, every time I jump in the truck, I would turn that off anyway. So the fact that they got it removed from the factory is a huge bonus. So all totaled up, we've got $11,285 in options. Add destination delivery, another $1,695, and you're looking at a total MSRP of $77,125. So $77,000, that's a lot for a pickup truck, but I feel like, with the Raptor, you're getting a ton of value for that. You're getting a luxury truck. Everything in here is super nice, super comfortable. You're also getting an off-road beast. You're also getting a performance machine. So I feel like despite the high price, it's definitely still worth it. The other nice thing is just looking at Raptors historically, you do very well with depreciation. So this versus, more of a normal truck, kind of standard thing that you can get more easily, these hold their value a lot better. So if, a few years I go to sell it, I'm not going to lose a lot of money off of what I paid for it. So that brings us to the main topic of today, and that is the discussion about dealer markup and how much I paid. Like I said, it varies widely depending on where you live, what dealerships are charging over. The real reason, we get to this stage where dealerships are charging over sticker is because, we have a vehicle shortage. Production can't keep up with demand. People are buying vehicles and then turning around and selling them for much more than what they paid for them. So that puts dealerships in a spot where, they pretty much have to charge over sticker, especially on rare vehicles like these that have really high demand. So to my truck, this is a 2021. The dealership where I live charged me $10,000 over sticker. Now, normally I would say, hell no, I'm not paying anything over sticker. This I was willing to make a special exception to my rule, simply because I knew if I wanted to go out and sell it the next day, I could turn a profit on it. So to me, the value is there. It didn't bother me to have to pay over sticker. The market holds up to where, I could just walk into another dealership and sell it right away and make some money on the deal. Now, that's not my intention at all. I got this truck because I want to enjoy it. So I'm just glad I was able to locate and get one of these where it made sense to get it. So if you're looking for 2022, you might end up paying a higher price if you're not ordering it from your dealership. I know when I picked this one up, my local dealership had a 2022 Code Orange come in, basically same spec otherwise, at the same time on the delivery truck that this one came in. But rather than 10,000 over sticker, they bumped that up to 20,000 over sticker on the 2022s. And getting an allocation, if you can get an allocation and wait 6 months to a year to get one built, maybe you can get one at sticker price, if you can wait. But then you look at some dealerships, like my local dealership only has 2 allocations for Raptors per year. They did dealer orders for both of those. So they didn't even have any allocations available to make orders. So it's one of those things where there's so much pent up demand for this truck, and it's just, it's so awesome. Everybody, everybody's looking for one, and they're just so hard to get that, the market, I feel like the value is going to stay there for a long time. So to total that up for you guys, I mentioned the sticker was $77,125. Add the $10,000 dealer markup, that makes it $87,125. So that's what I ended up paying for this. Now, I know some people out there are going to say that's crazy. Why would you pay dealer markup? I get it. And normally I would agree with you, but now when it comes to supply and demand, especially for special vehicles like this, I get it. It's a Ford, but it's still a Raptor. It's a new generation. There's a lot of demand for this thing. It's not a normal time when it comes to the market. So just to wrap up the thought on that, even though I paid over sticker for this, to me it was acceptable. The value holds up, and I'm very happy with my purchase. So the other thing I wanted to mention real quickly today is just do a quick garage update. So we have another vehicle on the way for the channel. I ordered this probably a couple weeks ago. They say it's going to be here. They thought kind of middle of June was kind of their estimate to beginning of July. So somewhere in that time frame. I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up being more like August, September. You guys know how supply and stuff is going, so we'll just see how it goes. I don't want to give away too much detail just yet because I want to make a video dedicated to my order and my spec that I put in. But just to give you guys a little bit of a taste, a lot of the following on this channel has been built on the BMWs I had in the past with the X3M and the M2. So for now, we are a BMW-less garage, which is kind of sad, but we did order a new BMW. It's different than anything we've had on the channel before. I'm going to do a video going over the order spec and what it is exactly I'm getting. Now, I don't think I've ever actually even shown this on the channel before, but this is what it's replacing. This is my wife's Jeep Grand Cherokee L. So we actually had a new baby at the end of last year, and he's had a bunch of doctor's appointments and stuff that my wife had to take him to. And this was just way more comfortable for her to do that with than the Gladiator. So we swapped the Gladiator towards the end of last year for It's a great family SUV, don't get me wrong or anything, but it's a little bit dull. I mean, it's pretty smooth on the highway. It's, you know, super comfortable. The interior finishes are pretty nice for a Jeep. So had a good experience with this car, but really just miss having a BMW. So got that order in. I'll go over that in another video. That should be coming to the channel fairly soon. All right, guys, that's going to wrap things up for today's video. As always, appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.